reached out for help, they would tell me, even adults, they would tell me, this is how it is in this town. You can deal with it or you can leave. And there really wasn't an option for me to leave. I had, I was just kind of stuck. And so I was in fight or flight mode. And I didn't realize until like way later how much that really damaged me mentally. Even when I was playing professionally years later, I would have these PTSD flashbacks in practice where I'd be shooting air balls from the elbow, from the free throw line, because it just brings you back to these moments sometimes, and almost like it cripples you, like the original Space Jam where people like lose their, like, those guys lose their talents. Dude, that was me.
What's happening? I love that movie.
So I was like, oh, airball, like, and in my mind, it's so weird. And so, I mean, that was really a struggle. And I still, to this day, I mean, it kind of affects me. You kind of deal with these things. They're so damaging. And so, but I made it through that year, and then I moved on my senior year, crashed on someone else's couch in the city in Portland, left that small town, and was a first year senior at a big high school, so I didn't play a whole lot either there. And then I walked on at a junior college in Washington State called Wenatchee Valley College, and he redshirted me. I was the only walk-on to make it. He redshirted me the whole season and really tried me too, because I was the only player that wasn't recruited, so I was the only guy that didn't get practice gear. I got a used practice jersey from the last season. No shoes, no shorts, no sweats. Didn't get to be on the team picture. Made me change in a different locker room as the rest of my teammates. So I was like literally like segregation, but I'm white. And so I'm like, like he made me change in a different locker room. It's like, that would never fly in 2024, with social media and everything like that. But back then, I mean, that was like 99, 2000, like, like people don't care about people no one cares about. He knew he could just get away with it, and maybe he was just trying to see if I would quit. And I mean, after preseason was over, that coach wouldn't even let me participate in 5-on-5 drills or shooting drills. He would just make me run the entire practice. And all the way until about 75% through the season, when he realized I wasn't quitting, he let me change in the locker room with the rest of my teammates and kind of let me be part of the team. But I mean, it was embarrassing to walk around campus and people asking me, aren't you on the team? Why aren't you on the team picture? And things like that. So it was tough. So mentally, I just kept getting these messages, well, you're not worth it, and I think that's the things we tell ourselves are so powerful. And that was the message that was kept being relayed to me. My father never paid a dime in child support. I grew up with a mom on welfare, was always poor. And so like I started to kind of believe the wrong things about myself. But, by the grace of God, I kind of made it through that whole season. And then I went to a private Christian university for 4 years, William Jessup University, which is in Sacramento, around Sacramento, Rockland, which is kind of a suburb of Sacramento. And I was there for 4 years and graduated, degree in counseling and the Bible, and played for 4 years. During that time, I met my father for the first time as an adult, watched him overdose on LSD, cocaine, all those things, and struggled with food insufficiency, all through college, because when the holidays come around, the cafeteria is closed, everybody goes home to their families, but you don't have a freaking family, then what do you do, And so there's always that. And the whole thing is you just feel like you don't fit anywhere, like after a while it gets really kind of tiring too, to be at a different family's house every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, like someone feeling sorry for you, and they're going to do their good deed for the holiday season and take you in and, oh, here's your meal, here's your thing, you just feel like you're like their charity thing.